In this photo of the top of the grains, we can see a handful of things. We see that there's a small amount of degradation on the actual grain surfaces from the small amount of propellant that did burn in that hot fire. Additionally, the top surface of the very top grain, which was sealed against the closure, did not burn very much. That's because that is not exposed to the inside of the motor. Also on these grains, we can see that the O-ring spacers that are in between the grains also protected part of the surface of those grains from burning when the motor was fired. Now if we look at the bottom side of these grains, they all degraded roughly the same as the top side of the grains. We again see the O-ring spacer around the outside, and the nozzle at the bottom overlaps the bottom grain on the right side of this photo a little bit, so again we see that area where it's not burned because it's not actually exposed to the inside of the motor. Because there were no visible cracks in the motor or any other damage, we decided to fire the motor again.
Firing in 5, 4, 3. Full motor fire. Are you sure about that, Tom? Not confident. There. That's the post test. Can we start burning car tires? Fucking no. So the test was, I guess, completed not properly, but we're not cycling with fire.
So here we can see a bit of the erosive burning. The propellant chunks off and then burns up in the plume. For all of us who wanted to see the data associated with these motors, here it is. The motor underperformed in all 3 burps, not meeting its expected 400 psi in the chamber, and the force generated by the motor reflects that.